Hey YouTube, Anthony here, Bibles and Barbells. Decided to come out on the water today. Want to do a quick video on some current events. So we're going to get out to where we're paddling, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, I kind of got to where I'm going on the lake here. Just want to slow down a little bit and do a quick video. Nothing really elaborate, just a lot of the the big stuff in the news right now. The nation's still in shock and is still mourning from the Sandy Hook shootings up in Connecticut, the mall shootings, and then we're reeling from other shootings in the past that people keep bringing up, which rightfully they should. At a time where our nation is discussing taking our gun rights away. I did a video not too long ago, and one of the themes of the video was, just say no. The debate shouldn't be whether we're having our gun rights taken away or not. And we shouldn't have to be, as American citizens, we shouldn't have to be giving facts and figures continually, like we've been doing, that prove that gun ownership actually saves lives. More guns, less crime. And those studies have been done and they're written, and I don't need to cite them for the gun grabbers. Basically what the gun grabbers want, like I said in previous videos, is total 100% power over the people. So I'd respect them more if they came out right now and they said, come and get your ball and chain, it's waiting for you at your nearest depot, because that's what they want. They know the country's going to collapse. They know the financial system's in shambles. Europe, same way. It's a worldwide, it's going on worldwide. So the debate shouldn't be us giving them facts. The debate should be, no, you're not taking our guns away. And if you are, then we are no longer a constitutional republic, or whatever you want to call it, a democracy, like most people call it, which we're not. Call it what it is. Call it what it is. A socialist state where the people are not armed, they have no say in anything that goes on, and they're just basically puppets and slaves to the government's whim. That's what the powers that be would like to see. And this little dance that the Republicans and Democrats do, it's real nice. The fiscal cliff dance and this other dance with gun rights. It's all a big show. Basically, the people have to speak. And I think the people are speaking. I'm looking on my Twitter feed, and I just saw a feed that from Breitbart News that 8,000 people are joining the NRA each and every day since the Sandy Hook shootings. So if guns are that much of an evil, why are so many people looking to acquire them? Answer me that question. And again, this video is not to put down anybody's right or put down anybody's beliefs. You're free to choose whatever you want. If you choose not to have a firearm, that's your right as an American. However, if millions of Americans, like they do now, choose to own firearms, not for hunting, not for target shooting, for defense of oneself from the bad guys, those that wish to do us evil, and also a corrupt and tyrannical government, if that ever happens to be the case. That's why we have the Second Amendment. It has nothing to do with hunting or fishing or target shooting, and has everything to do with the right of the people to keep and bear arms. And that right, it says, shall not be infringed. And so I want to ask a few questions. Who's being held accountable for Benghazi? Or is that just being shoved under the rug? Who's being held accountable for Fast and Furious? These incidents got many people killed. and yet nobody says anything. This seems to be getting swept under the rug. The media is keeping the heat on the assault weapon that got up by itself and walked out and killed people, and not the crazy evil devil that took the guns, whether he stole them or whatever he did, and committed these horrible acts to 20 children and 6 adults. Guys, the theme of this video is your ball and chain is waiting for you. If Americans continue to be quiet and be on the defensive continually, while our politicians pass laws, or so-called laws, they make up laws as they go along, illegal presidential executive orders, we're basically a couple steps away from ball and chains in this country. That's my personal belief. You may disagree. You may say that'll never happen. How could it happen? There's too many people that own firearms legally. Well, we know the criminals don't obey any laws, and they get guns no matter what. In fact, Chicago is working on 500 murders this year. Before the year's out, they think they'll have 500 murders in Chicago, the president's home state. 500 murders, my friend, by people with illegal guns. Miami Prepper did a video, I don't know if he reposted it on his new channel, I'll have to go on and find out. And he talked about the nation during a WROL or an SHTF situation, the nation having severe food shortages, what his thoughts on that were in regard to gun control or gun confiscation. And he raised some very good points in that video. Hope he has it and puts it back up again. Basically what he said was that the powers that be would tell you if you want food, meaning, you know, the FEMA camps or the government camps, whatever, wherever they are in your community during that particular period, if you want food and water, turn in your guns and we'll give you food and water. Don't be surprised if you see gun turn-in programs ramping up in the near future. I think I've heard in California there already is one. I don't know if they're giving money for guns, you know, food for guns, medicine for guns, whatever is needed most at the time, they'll trade you to get your guns. Is that going to stop people from killing people? What did we do before we had guns? Think about it. What did we do before we had guns? People stabbed each other, blew each other up, burned each other, strangled each other, hung each other. Guns is not the problem, people. Wicked, evil hearts and minds are the problem. And we, as citizens, need to be able to defend ourselves and our family from those wicked people and from those in our government that wish to take away our rights and hand us a ball and chain in response to that. So, send me your questions or comments. I'd like to know what you guys think. I had to come out on the lake today and get a paddle in. Just had to get out and clear my head. Anthony signing off.